Kojo, I happen to be in the country where I'm speaking from, where they have cleverly, very cleverly, divorced politics from development. The politicians can do all they want, but when it comes to development, implementation of policies and all, it is the civil service that has developed its professionalism, and they carry on. The country is not a strange country. I'm in Thailand. And just a few days ago, I went to Taiwan, and I saw a similar political kind of thing. So if you recall, in Taiwanese parliaments, at times they fight and throw chairs and all, but the development in Taiwan is simply mind-boggling, just like in China when you go. All because they have cleverly divorced politics. And the only people who change when there's a change of government are the top political functionaries. So those in the civil service, with their professionalism, the bureaucrats and the technocrats are able to continuously pursue the development agenda that the nation as a whole has developed. That is what has made the biggest difference, from my view, between Ghana and other African countries and the Southeast Asian countries. They don't mix their development with politics. Because look, if somebody conceives of an idea which is acknowledged to be good for a country, and once that person's party loses power, it goes away, you bring in somebody in that position who may not share the idea, even if the idea is good, because they may want to have their own stamp on whatever happens. And that is perhaps what accounted for former President Akufo-Addo, for instance, not completing all the e-blogs that Mahama had introduced during his first term. And look, we invest $240 or so million in housing called Sagleme. And for 8 years, we abandon it just to rot. You see, so there are so many things going on in our country that if we are not careful to change our development model, which will come with a change of the mindset, I'm afraid we will move 2 steps forward. And the next steps will be backwards 4 steps. And that simply spells disaster for our country. I came here and I tell you, anytime I go out, my heart bleeds, because I was in Thailand first time 1997. And 3 years, 4 years later, I visited. But this is my first time in 20 years. And what I see today, my goodness, is Bangkok, is like in New York, anywhere else in the world. So I think this continuity in development is a critical thing we need to have a look at. And I'm hoping that with the constitution of a new committee to review the constitution, this committee should not just follow the legalities of our governance, but should be looking more closely at how our development will be freed from political control and the vagaries of our politics.